Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the channel. We got the raid, and I'm actually loving this new raid format they have going on. There are some things, of course, that I maybe would prefer were different, but overall I'd say this new raid format is really nice, and I'll address some of the points I've seen people make on why they don't like it. But overall, I'd say Legends is doing a really great job recently. Some great updates over and over now, kind of building up here. We had the whole big update with the interface and all that stuff, you know, how it changed the whole look and everything. Now we got this raid, new and improved raid format. I'm loving it. It's really great. So, if you were not aware, the raid format has changed. Now it's a worldwide raid, and you can see there's a lot of health on the boss here, and we get rewards two different ways. Normally before, we just got our rewards for playing, and then we get rewards from missions. You know, when you play 20 times, you get rewards, you know, up to that point. Now they have it where there's two different ways to get rewards. There's the damage rewards, which is how everyone damages the raid boss, like all of our damage around the world combined, and you can see you get different rewards as it builds up, and as we surpass further and further, we get more. It's a lot of raid medals, and then there's CC in here as well. We've already gotten some CC. We got a 100 just recently. We got a 100 before. So there's CC in here, a whole bunch of raid medals, and then we have combat rewards, which combat rewards, if you didn't see my video yesterday talking about the raid and you don't know, they're based off of your score in a raid, like how well you do in a raid, like when you and your partner do the double rush together, when you break the shield, if you get a Dokabaki impact, you know, when you both use strikes into each other, stuff like that. You get more combat points, and the more combat points you get, which is an all individual thing, just based on you yourself, not the whole world, you get more and more rewards, and as you can see, it goes up and up and up. Now, it does take, and this is the one kind of downside I say, but they kind of offset it. It does take more run attempts to get all of the CC, all of your, I believe it's 1,300 CC now on this raid with the damage rewards and the combat rewards, so a bit more than usual, but to get all your combat rewards CC, it does take like around 40-ish runs instead of, what was it before, like 20-ish runs, maybe 30-ish runs. So that is, you know, it's only a slight increase, but they do give us a whole week for this raid, if you didn't know. Normally, you know, the raid is just the 3 days, it's like the weekend. We now have a whole week to do this raid, so you don't have to sit there grinding day to get all your runs done. You have a whole week to do this. You can do this kind of at your own leisure. So I'd say that definitely offsets it. I mean, trust me, I'm big on not wanting to play the same battle over and over and over and over again. Like, I'd rather just play it like, you know, the Just Try to Surpass Me event I feel is great, because it's kind of 3 different battles, and they give you some decent rewards, although they've changed it up. You used to get CC, but nonetheless, I kind of like that, or just 3 battles that you have to play at least 2 times for most of them, but they're more difficult compared to like the Jiren ladder thing. I'm glad you can skip 70 battles, because if I had to sit there and play all 100 battles, I would. It just gets so boring doing the same battle over and over. I understand the point of it if people wanted more content, and there's only so much, you know, new stuff you can come out with every week. But this raid is really great, despite having to do a few more runs, because you have a whole extra week. And I really like the idea of us doing damage together again, because before, if we took out the raid boss health, you know, the early, like, first raids, we took out the raid boss faster than, you know, maybe they set goals, you know, take it out in this amount of time, we get extra rewards. Now it's kind of like us all doing it together again. It feels like a whole worldwide thing again. We do the damage together, we get more rewards, and you can get a whole lot more from the exchange shop now. To accept your raid rewards, you do have to play the raid about 10 times, which is, you'll get max damage. So you have to play the raid 10 times for the 50 million per 500 million total damage done. Then you can start collecting your worldwide damage rewards from everyone. And it's just great, because if you go to the exchange shop, we're going to probably get a lot of these, you know, raid medals. I already got my Hoi Poi coins, because you can get Hoi Poi coins from here. You can get Z powers. Then there's also souls. You can get Zenkai souls in here. So, really, we'll just be able to stock up bells. You know, we can just stock up on all the stuff that maybe you'd only grind the raid for the CC normally. Now, because it's like a community thing, because other people are also grinding, you can get more things from the shop instead of sitting there grinding it yourself 10 million times. I mean, you can still do that if you want, but it's not something you have to do anymore. And so I see this raid as just a huge win. It's also just really easy. Like, just bring the battle bonus characters. If you don't know who they are, I'll quickly show you here. It says here in this little tab. It's the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta just came out, UI Goku, the Green Jiren, Yellow Champa. So bring them. I'm assuming you probably have one of these characters at this stage of the game. I'd bring them, and it's super easy. Just do your dual Rising Rush together. I've seen some people, which I'm pretty sure they're just trolling. I played with a Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. He was cover changing me, but he got his rush, and he just didn't use it. Like, I was waiting. Yeah, I sat there waiting. All right, dude, let's run the rush. Let's do the dual rush here so we can get this done really fast. Because especially if you both pick the same card, this raid is super easy, super fast. And I don't really want to run this with BB. And then he used his card, so I was like, okay, maybe he's just using, you know, all the cards in his hand, and then he'll rush when he's done with that. Oh, that's definitely not happening. And but no, nope. I pressed my rush to go because he was out of cards, charging up ki. He just didn't use his rush, and he then saved his rush all the way to the very end and used it when there was 1 million health left. That's like a strike card. Why are you? So I'm gonna go with he was trolling. If he wasn't trolling, don't be like that, guys. Don't do that. But I'll show you the run. I'll show you a raid run here, just how quick it is with my boy Mr. D Popo here. Mr. D Popo, just to give you guys an idea of really how quick this raid can go. Hopefully this guy knows what he's doing. I think he does, based on, you know, his equipment and whatnot. And hopefully he's not trolling, but this raid's phenomenal. Legends has been on a great path. I know there's been a bunch of people who still say, oh, Legends, you know, Bozo, Clown, saying, you know, like, oh, everyone knows Dokkan's better. And there's always going to be those people. That's just kind of how it is, you know? There's always going to be those people who are just kind of there to troll, especially on Twitter. Because I saw there was a big thing. Oh no, he's going to get hit by that. It was on the Reddit, the subreddit. It was like a big thing talking about how everyone, you know, people still complain when they're giving us good updates. And how, you know, they shouldn't be, because these are good updates. Even if there's maybe, you know, some things you don't enjoy. Like, yeah, it's not perfect, but... Oh, let's ride. Let's ride. Ooh, I'm liking this song, too. I haven't heard this song before. I'll pick green. Yeah, as long as, you know, we both don't pick green here and Kefla somehow guesses green, this is gonna obliterate Kefla. Let's go. Let's watch this damage roll. You can see, literally, this raid, it's taking me, what, like a minute to do this raid? And we're done. That's how easy this raid is to do. So the fact that you could do it like 40 times over a week, it's really not that big time. It's not really not that big of a deal. There we go. George W. in the books. We did some damage to the overall, you know, helping out our friends, helping out our brethren on Legends. And you'll see here the kind of combat score. I wanted to show this off as well. Also, they kind of boosted the rewards. Like the raids, normally you get like one raid medal and that's it. Every time I've been getting multiple Holy Puck coins and multiple raid medals. And so here you go. This isn't the most I've gotten is 180, and that's when you get a Dokabaki impact as well, you know, as I've explained. But as you can see, you get your combat score from your combat points, increase link, which is really just you two kind of doing damage together. Simultaneous Rising Rush success, destroy the shield, use the battle bonus character. See, 50 points for using a battle bonus character. So use your battle bonus characters, ladies and gentlemen. Not just because they do it faster, but because you get more points. And that's it. That's the raid. And then when you get, you know, more points, combat points, you get the reward. Also, I should mention this because it's happened. When you log into the game, so like I logged in this morning after playing the raid, you know, when it came out and then going to bed. I logged in this morning, and because people had beaten all these challenges, it pops up on your screen right away. Raid rewards, raid damage rewards, says something like that. And then you just click on the screen, it gives you rewards. It's not like you have to go in here and remember to collect them. It brings them to you as long as you log in. So this raid is absolutely phenomenal. You guys should be playing it. Legends, you're doing some good things here. You're doing some great things. To all the people, you know, are hating, they're really doing some great things. Sure, they could do something awful, but it's best not to, you know, think about that. I'd say, you know, hey, they're doing good things. Hopefully the trend continues with Legends. You know, maybe it won't, but I'd say we gotta try and be positive here. But that's gonna do it for today's video. This raid is insane, guys. I just wanted to give it some praise, show you how easy it was, kind of explain how the points work for you to get your rewards. And that's really it. You get a whole bunch of hoi poi coins too, so make sure you go spend your hoi poi coins because you want to get those rewards. But that's going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope y'all are having a great day, an absolute fantastic day, having the best of days out there, to be honest, staying happy and healthy, and I shall catch y'all tomorrow.